Welcome back friends, I am Rajdev Acharya back again with another new lecture video, and in this lecture video we will be talking about how actually we can create a phylogenetic tree by using UPGMA method. So let's start. Suppose in examination your teacher has given you a table and asked you to draw a phylogenetic tree by using UPGMA method. So in the first step we have to determine which is actually the lowest distance in the given table. So lowest distance means the lowest number, the lowest numerical number which is present in the given table. So here are so many numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if we look at this table, we can see that this table has 2, which is actually the lowest number. That means 2 is the lowest distance and 2 lies in between A and B. So basically 2 is the lowest distance of A and B. So we'll start to create our phylogenetic tree by A and B. So we can say that distance of A and B is actually 2. So our first two roots are actually A and B, and 2 is shared by A and B, so we will divide this 2 by 2, so we will get 1. So we will write here 1 and also here 1. Now we have started to create our tree by A and B. So now in the next step we have to determine the distance of C and distance of D in respect of AB. So basically distance of C in respect of A and B is actually AC plus BC, and here two distances are present, so we will divide it by 2, and basically AC is actually A, C is actually 4 plus BC, B is actually 3. So 2 divided by 2, and the answer is actually 7 divided by 2, which is actually 3.5. And now we will determine the distance of D in respect of AB. So distance of D in respect of A and B. So the formula is AD plus BD divided by 2, because there are two distances. Now the answer is actually AD. AD is actually 7 plus BD. BD is actually 6 divided by 2. The answer is actually 13 divided by 2, and the answer is actually 6.5. So finally we have determined the distance of C in respect of AB and distance of D in respect of AB. So now we will create our second table. Our second table is actually A, B, then C, then D. Here is actually AB, that is our AB root, and then C, and also then D, that we have calculated the distance of D in respect of B. So basically here will be 0, here will be 0, here will be 0. So now we have calculated the distance of C in respect of AB. So distance of C in respect of AB is actually 3.5. So here we can write 3.5. Here also we can write 3.5. And also we have determined the distance of D in respect of A and B is actually 6.5. So here we can write 6.5. Here also we can write 6.5. And distance of C and D is actually 3, and D is actually 5. Here is actually 5, here is actually 5. So it is our second table. It was our first table. Now we have created this table from this calculation. Now in this given table, the second table, we can see the lowest distance is actually 3.5 among those distances. So our next root is actually C, because C has the lowest distance in respect of A and B, and B has the largest distance in respect of ACB distance. So basically we'll write here C, and C has 3.5, and as the 3.5 will be shared by this line and this line, so we have to divide this 3.5 by 2, we will get 1.75. So here we will write 1.75, but when we will write here 1.75, we have to notify that already 1 is occupied, so we have to minus 1 from 1.75, and what we will get is, we will get 0.75. so here we will write 0.75. now we have created our another root, which is actually C of this phylogenetic tree. Now one root is left, which is actually D. So we have to create another calculation. So before that, we started our phylogenetic tree by AB, because AB has the lowest distance, and as we started our phylogenetic construction with AB, we determined the distance of C and distance of D in respect of AB. But now we have three roots, that means A, B and C. So in this case, we will determine the distance of D in respect of A, B and C. So let me remove this at first. So now we will determine the distance of D in respect of A, B and C. So distance of D in respect of A, B and C is actually AD plus BD plus CD divided by 3, because here are three distances that we have taken. So basically AD is actually 7, BD 6, and CD is actually 5. So these are the distances that are actually taken from this table, and this divided by 3. So answer is actually 18 divided by 3. Basically it will be 6. So now we will create the third table from this calculation. So here is actually A, B, C, D, here also A, B, C and D, 0, 0. So basically the distance of 6, which is the distance of D and AB, I mean the distance of D in respect of ABC is actually 6. That means distance of D in respect of ABC is actually 6. Here also 6. But now when we will write the root D, the last root of this phylogenetic tree, we have to know that the D has the 6, which will be shared by A. So basically we divide it by 2 and we will get 3. So basically here we will write 3, but when we will write 3 here, we have to notify that already 1 is occupied and 0.75 also occupied. So we will minus 1, we will get 2, we will minus 0.75, we will get 1.25. So here we will write 1.25. So finally our phylogenetic tree is constructed by the method of UPGMA. So this is actually the method. It's very easy method. It's not a hard method that actually people think about. Now guys, we'll move to the another example. We move to the another example to know this fact better and very deeply. Actually many examples came from this topic, so we'll move to the another example, and now I am just changing the numerical number. So basically, suppose here is 2, here is 2, here is 1, here is 3, here is 4, here is 5, here is 6. Now look at here guys. In this table, the lowest distance is actually lies in between A and C. The lowest distance is lying in between A and C, which is actually 1. So we can write that distance of A and C is actually 1, and the root is starts to play. It is actually A and it is actually C, and this one will be shared by 2 lines, so 0.5, 0.5. Now we will determine the distance of P and distance of D in respect of AC. So distance of B in respect of A and C is actually AB and also CB divided by 2, and AB is actually 2 and CB is actually 3, so divided by 2, answer will be 2.5. and distance of D in respect of A and C, the answer is actually AD plus CD divided by 2, and AD is actually 86, CD is actually 4 divided by 2. So basically the answer is 5. Now guys, we will create our next table from this calculation. So A, C and also B and also D. It is actually A, C, B and also D. It will be 0, 0, 0, and also distance of B in respect of AC is actually 2.5, and distance of D in respect of AC is actually 5. Distance of B and D is actually 5. So here we will, so in this case the lowest distance in this given table is actually 2.5. So our next root will be B. So B has the lowest distance in this table too, and TP has 2.5 in respect of AC. So basically we will divide 2.5 by 2, we will get 1.25. So basically here we will write 1.25, and here we will minus 1.25 by 0.50, we will get 0.75. So here we will write 0.75 because this already have been occupied 0.5. So we have minus this 0.5 from 1.25 and we got 0.75. So now we will move to the third table from another calculation. So currently we have a tree of A, C and B, or ABC tree, ABC. So now we will move to the distance of D in respect of A, C, B. So here we will write distance of D in respect of A, C, D or ABC, whatever, and we will write here A, D plus C, D plus BD divided by 3, because there are 3 distances we have taken from, and AD as AD 6 plus CD is actually CD 4 plus BD is actually 5 divided by 3, 15 divided by 3, answer is actually 5. So now we'll move to create our another table, which is actually table number 3. So here is actually A, C and B, A, C and B. Here is actually D, here is actually D, 0, 0, here is actually 5, here is actually 5. Now look guys, this 5 is our, the D is actually our next root, and the 5 is actually shared by D and this line. So here we have to divide it by 2 and we get 2.5, and here we will write 2.5. But when we write here, we have to notify that already 0.5 and 0.75 have been occupied. So we will minus 0.5, we will get 2, and we will minus 0.75, we will get 1.25. We will write 1.25 here. So this is actually what is actually our phylogenetic tree. So finally we created this phylogenetic tree from the table 1 by the use of UPGMA method. So it is very easy guys, it's not a hard method that it seems like, but if you guys practice daily, you will be master of this method, UPGMA method. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe this channel, and also share this video among your friends. Thank you.